Hi, and welcome to my channel, Gwendolyn's Travel Stories. I'm Gwendolyn Abrams, and today I'm going to show you my travel trip to Epcot's Festival of the Arts 2023. I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you'd like to see more of these travel stories. So I woke up at 7 a.m. to get our lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy because that is one of my most favorite rides. And my travel party had a hard time getting ready, so by the time we got to the park, it was time to get on Guardians of the Galaxy. So we had a rush as soon as we came in. But luckily, we made it in time and had to do the parent swap. We were there with my sister and my daughter and my grandson. And he's still a toddler, so he's in a stroller. But the good thing is, it was my turn this trip to be able to ride Guardians of the Galaxy twice because when you do the parent swap, the person that has to wait out gets to have someone ride with them. So we usually will take turns of who gets to ride it twice. But my favorite song that I enjoy when I ride that ride is I Ran by Flock of Seagulls. But I got Disco Inferno, which I like, but I got it on both times. So, but it's okay. It was still enjoyable. Next, we ran over to the Creations building so that we could pick up our pass holder magnet. And this year it was Dumbo, and he just looks so cute. Was glad they had that this year. And then from there, we had to run over to the Odyssey building because I had mobile ordered the Figment popcorn bucket. So that you order on your phone on the Disney app and you get put into a virtual queue. And then they notify you when it's time that you can go in and pick it up. And there is no line. It was so nice. You just go in, you show the number on your mobile order, and they hand you the bucket. And as you can see, inside was filled with colorful, fruity flavored popcorn. It was so good. So while we were at Figment's Inspiration Station at the Odyssey, we also tried Figment's grape smoothie. It comes with freeze-dried Skittles. And my sister ordered this, and she got to keep the souvenir cup of Figment. And my sister and I, we didn't really care for those freeze-dried Skittles, but my daughter did. Also, while we were at the Odyssey building, we picked up our Festival of the Arts passport books, and they show you everything that's all the food that's available at all the little kiosks throughout the whole festival. So pick that up, they're free and they're very handy. And as you can see here, this is a rainbow cider flight. My sister got this, and they're all by Three Daughters Brewing. And this black cherry hard cider, blood orange hard cider, and passion fruit hard cider. And I believe she liked the blood orange. We both liked the blood orange the best. Now, I'm not really that much into cider. I like beer better. So I got the Rainbow Beer Flight. And that one was 81 Bay Brewing Company Green with Envy Blonde Ale. That was not bad. And the 81 Bay Brewing Company Blue Butterfly Lager. It was okay. And then they had an Urban Artifact Brewing the Gadget Raspberry and Blackberry Midwest Tart Sour. And that one was a little bit too tart for me. It kind of tasted like maybe it was a cider, but it was a beer. So, but out of both of those flights, I enjoyed the beer flight better. Now, this was something new to me. At least I had never seen it before, but they had a bubble machine going this year, and I just love bubbles. And these bubbles were kind of different because when you pop them, it looked like smoke was coming out of them. And as you can see, that lady's hand slowly reaching up, and she pops the bubble, and look, it looks like smoke. And so that was pretty enjoyable to sit there while we were drinking our beer flight and our cider flight and our Figment grape float to watch everybody popping the bubbles. And they would come over by you too if you were over at the tables. They drifted that far. So next, we went to go get our scavenger hunt paper so that we could go look for the pictures of Figment. And Figment was actually in portrait paintings. So it'd be like a famous painting, and then you'd see Figment like in the background. So if you found that in the different countries you were in, then you could go ahead and put the little sticker on that country that you found it in. And then if you found all your stickers and completed the scavenger hunt, you won a prize. And so this is actually a figment that you can paint and a goofy that you can paint. They give you the paints. And I believe the other one was, I want to say Minnie Mouse, but I can't remember. Maybe it was too much of that rainbow beer flight. But I want to say it was Minnie, but I'm not sure. It was, anyways, the scavenger hunt is $9.99 to get the little paper to go around the countries. And I think it's fun and it's a good way to get inside the countries and see things maybe that you don't normally see. So I think you should give it a try, even us big kids. So we continue on our journey through the Festival of the Arts and we end up at the Paint by Numbers. And this is fun, it's free, and you get in line and they give you a little paint cup with a number on it and a brush, a sponge brush, and you go over to the painting and you're allowed to pick, I believe it was 6 squares of that number this year that you could paint in. So my color was orange, and so I painted in orange, like 6 orange squares. And then after you're done, you throw away your paint and your brush, and then they give you a strip of what the image will look like once it's all painted. And a lot of times, depending on how busy the park is that day, if you go back by the end of the day, it's pretty much completed. So you might want to check that out. So we continued on through the festival, and I just love all the flowers, and it's just so pretty. And then here's a closer look at the festival passport, and each page has the menus for the different kiosks located throughout the festival and in the World Showcase. The passport also shows the performances that are available throughout the festival, so you can always check that out in the America section of the World Showcase. Now, time to get some grilled cheese at Pop Eats. My daughter got the both of the grilled cheese come with tomato soup, but she just got the plain grilled cheese. And then she got the blue spectrum, which is it was like champagne with boba pearls in there. And they had different colored boba pearls, as you could see. And I opted for the tomato soup with the pimento cheese, bacon, and fried green tomato grilled cheese. And I was kind of hesitant to try that because last year's was so delicious. It had bacon and cheese and it was so good. And I was kind of worried about the pimento cheese, but it was delicious. And if you look closely, you could see that I went and took a bite and forgot to take a picture first. Sorry, I tried to hide it, but it was really good and I was starving. Can you believe it? Again. Next, we traveled over to Canada, and I just think that is so pretty over there with the waterfalls. And I was playing around with my video on my camera because you could make it go slow, and then it sped up regular. And I just always love looking at this part. I would love to have that or live like in a little house on a garden like that. It just looks so pretty to me and peaceful. Next, we headed over to Morocco. We walked around France. Sorry, I didn't get any pictures, and we didn't get to try any food. We were supposed to get on Ratatouille with the genie pass, but they informed us that the ride had broken down, so we didn't get a chance to go. But that's okay. It gave us more time to enjoy the art festival. Next, we went to Japan. And I think that's another pretty area with all the water and sorry, but I just love architecture. So I took a picture of the building here. And the samurai soldier has always, I've always liked taking a picture of it. I just would not want to see that in person. So I'm glad I didn't live back then. And here's another relaxing spot. They have like a little, well, big water garden, I think, that you could walk around. There's bridges and they have koi fish. I don't know if you could see that one swimming in there, but it's a nice little place to sit and eat something, have a drink, relax, people watch. Now, last year I did the Art of Animation or the Animation Academy. This year I didn't get to, so I wanted to include my pictures from last year. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I had did it. I was nervous because I'm not very good at just coming up with a picture. Usually I look at a picture and try to draw it. So they put it on the screen and the artist walks you through it, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was very surprised at how it came out. And they give you a clipboard and a blank sheet of paper and a pencil, and you just go and sit down and wait for the show. It's 30 minutes long. They have two a day. So, and each show has a different character to draw. So, give it a try and see how it comes out. You'll be surprised too. Oh, yeah, I'm narrating a video. I guess I saw a squirrel. So, can you believe these squirrels are big at the park? They're very big, but he was right next to us as we were eating. But he was cute. I had tried to take the picture right when he was looking at us and he turned at the last minute. Darn little squirrel. Time to eat again. So, this is at the artist table in America. And my sister got the hummingbird cake. It was very good. It's a banana cake with pineapple, coconut, pecans, and cream cheese, frosting, and banana sorbet. I liked it. She liked it. So did my daughter. Now I opted for the duck and dumplings. It's smoked duck breast, ricotta dumplings, petite vegetables, and duck juice. And it was very good. I was kind of scared to try this, but I also was curious to try it. I had never really tried duck before, and it was delicious. It tasted like bacon to me. It was very tender and very good. And by the way, that is not a hair on the plate. It was belonged to the carrot. And the vegetables tasted very good. We also got a beer flight here, and it looks messy because my sister spilled it before we even got a chance to try it. But anyways, it was fine. The first one was Boulevard Brewing Company Tank 7 Farmhouse Ale. Second one was Parish Brewing Company South Coast Session Amber Ale. And this third was Brewery Omegang Three Philosophers Belgian Quad. Now, I thought I was going to like that last one because I like a dark lager, but that one was a little bit too strong. It had kind of like a little bit of a sweet taste at the end. I don't know. I think I ended up liking the first one, which I was surprised because that one was pale, and I usually I don't go for the pale ales that much, but all in all, it was still all three were good to have and try. Next, we went into Italy, and again, here I am with the architecture, and it was just such a beautiful day. It was 60 degrees, again, clear skies, and it had such a nice breeze out. It was just very relaxing. So while we were there, my daughter tried the mozzarella frita. It's a flash fried, breaded, fresh mozzarella with artist palette condiments. So it came on a plastic artist palette, and inside the little cups where you would normally put paint, they had condiments. And so you could dip it in different flavors and stuff. She said it tasted pretty good. We just never got a picture of it. Sorry. Next, we traveled on over to China. And as I was walking around looking for the Figment picture for our scavenger hunt, I was admiring their gardens. They also have pretty gardens. I like all types of gardens, as you can tell. Um, but it was a nice evening. The sun was getting ready to set, and we decided to eat. My daughter was hungry again, so I got her these pot stickers, and then my sister got me this. Is called a Silk Road Hard Lemonade with Smirnoff vodka, lavender, coconut syrup, and lemonade. And it had glitter in it. I just thought that was so pretty. I love glitter. And it tasted really good. And that was pink sugar around the rim, and I really enjoyed that. My sister ended up getting this sea butterfly, and that sucker was strong. It's a butterfly pea flower infused cocktail with Smirnoff vodka, light rum, lychee syrup, and magic boba pearls. The magic boba pearls we weren't too keen on. They were more like gelatin. They weren't like the squishy kind that have liquid in it that pop. It was more like I can't think of how to describe it. Like kind of like a gummy in a way, but softer, like hard jello. So, but my sister said that she would get that drink again. It tasted good once you got to the bottom of it, but I'd rather have that Silk Road hard lemonade. That was really pretty and tasted so good. Now, in this section, I just thought that the sun setting was just so pretty. I love looking at it in Orlando in Epcot. I don't, it just looks so very pretty right here. And now it's night, and look at Spaceship Earth. It's so pretty as it changes colors, and I love how it reflected on the water. And then I caught the monorail going by at night. Well, it just doesn't look good on video as it did when I took the picture. And I just thought this looked really pretty as we were walking by. Well, we've now reached the end of the video. You probably are like, finally, but I hope you enjoyed it. Um, Thank you for checking it out and come back later. We'll be uploading more videos. They won't all be for Magic Kingdom. There'll be different places that we visited in the past, like in Tennessee and Georgia. Also, I will put a link in the show notes to Epcot's Festival of the Arts website where you could see all the food that's located for the festival. You can check out what you want if you're planning on visiting so you'll know what you want to check out ahead of time. And we're not affiliated with Disney or anything like that. So I'm just providing a helpful link. And if you want to check out any of my low content books, I have planners and composition books on Amazon. I also have some of my photography art on Society 6 and on Zazzle. And on the Zazzle stuff, you could personalize it. But thank you again. And if you did enjoy this, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.